Hello, everyone. And so while you're watching this, if you're going to be watching this live, I would love for you guys to hit a 1. And if you're watching this in the replay, then I would love for you to hit a 2 and let me know that you're watching the replay. And if this is your first time watching, hello everyone, my name is Nina Rochelle Moorer, and I reside in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, but I happen to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, and I'm up in the Admirals Club, and I just came and snuck into the kids lounge in the Admirals Club because there was no one in here. Hello Carla, hello everyone. And so I usually don't like to wait for too many people to get on, but like I said, if you are watching this live, please hit a 1, and if you're watching the replay, hit a 2. And if you wouldn't mind, when you join this live, I would love for you to share it. Share it so that other people can hear. Hello, Kia. What I'm gonna talk about today. And so, I've just left the Dallas A&MP for 2018, and it was a wonderful experience. And most people probably think I'm gonna run home and I'm gonna teach my team everything I learned, and I'm not. What I am gonna do is, hello Holly, hi Atsuko Nakano. What I am gonna do though is I am gonna kind of share my experiences a little bit, and in sharing those experiences, and please, like I said, if you're watching this live, hit a 1. If you're watching a replay for me, hit a 2. And please share. If you're joining this live, share. Maybe this is your first time ever watching one of my Facebook lives, and I hope that I add some value to your life. So I kind of want to talk about, hi Tanisha, hey Anthony, Salim Jackson, I haven't seen you in a very, very long time. And so I kind of want to give you a background. You guys know that I'm a married mother of 4, a grandma, and my oldest son is 30. I have a 30-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And I'm a former cosmetologist, 27 years. I retired myself 2 years ago from the profession of cosmetology, thanks to the profession of network marketing. And I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you from the heart of a woman who was a teenage mom. I had my first son when I was 15. No, I wasn't fast or anything like that, so that's a whole nother story. But I had my first son at 15, who now has a master's degree and who's now an entrepreneur. And it's probably because my children are really psychologically unemployable. Hey Kiana, hey Jimmy, I see you. Hi Stacy. If you're just joining this, hit a 1 if you're watching the live. Hit a 2 if it's the replay. And please share the live for me. Hey Kiana, share. Kiana, you should be coming to the social on Friday night at my house. And so, I was a teenage mom on welfare and food stamps. And I want you guys to know that there was a time that I used to have to sell my food stamps just to kind of try to make ends meet because I was, taking care of 2 boys by myself. By the time that I was 21, I was taking care of 2 boys by myself. I had my own place. I was, hairstylist, working long hours. And I thought that being a hairstylist was true entrepreneurship. But what I realized is I really was just a slave to the chair. I was a slave. I need you guys. Did you share this? Stacy, Carissa, if you're joining me, come on, you guys, share the live. Jimmy, share it for me. Share this. Because there are some people that need to hear my heart. And I want you to know that one of the reasons, Anthony Raspin. So I've been asking everybody who's watching this live to hit a 1. If they're watching the replay, hit a 2. And if you join, when you join, please share this so that everyone can hear it. And so I realized, like I said, that I was putting in a lot of hours in the salon, 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours. But I realized something, that I was only earning income while I was standing behind the chair. Sometimes it was 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 16-hour days where I would go in when it was dark outside, and I would leave out when it was dark outside, and I still only had a couple of hours to go home and sleep, and I had to come right back. And I raised my children in the salon as well. And so I'm just, I have no college education, no college experience. I've been through a divorce like some of you. I've been through I suffered with depression. I suffered with obesity. I thought no one would want me. I've lived that life. I lived that life not knowing how I was going to make ends meet. Not even believing in myself. I lived that life. Hey, Richard. So if you're just joining me, I asked you guys to share this. Get on and share this with your friends and your family for them to see. Hit a 1 if you're watching it live. Hit a 2 if you're watching the replay. And so, hey, for Sean. And so I want you to know that life was not like peaches and cream for me. And I was introduced to a profession called network marketing in 2008. Where I didn't know how to sell anything. I wasn't a salesperson. As a matter of fact, Stacy, I was dead set against the profession of network marketing. I was dead set against it. And I'm gonna tell you something. I remember sitting in my first meeting. This is like really almost getting ready to make me cry. I remember sitting in my first meeting thinking, I'm going through a divorce, no one's going to want me with these 3, because now I have 3, at the time I had 3 kids and no college education, and, I closed my salon down. I invested almost $20,000 in opening up my salon and had to close my salon down, going through a divorce. And hey, thanks Annie for sharing this. And suffering with depression, suffering with low self-esteem at that time, because when you go through a divorce, you think that there's something wrong with you. Why did he do that to me? There's something wrong with you. And I got invited to a meeting in 2008, my very first network marketing company. And I remember walking in the room and being so angry that someone had the nerve to invite me to one of those things with those people. I know you guys have heard that statement before, right? They invited me to one of those things and one of those people. And I'm thinking to myself, I was a girl who at the time was still getting food stamps at that time. And I was just a girl getting food stamps from the inner city. Amazing. We met through my cousin. Oh, Janice, Niecy Hope. Yes, Janice. Hey. And so I want you to, you think because you see people on the stage, you think because you see people having success now that they don't have a story, that they don't have a struggle, that they didn't have a struggle, right? Stacy, you're amazing too. You are amazing. And even though I didn't feel amazing, right? I didn't feel amazing as I was sitting in that meeting and everyone was happy. Danny, hello, Danny Licciardi. Everyone was happy in that meeting, and I was not. I want you guys to share this live. Danny, share this live, right? I wasn't happy in that meeting. I was sad, depressed, and trying to figure out what was the next move, right? And I was thinking to myself, I've tried everything else, right? I had tried everything else, and nothing was working. Working more hours at the salon wasn't going to help me, right? Because then I would be away from my children. So I wanted to be, I was away from my children because they were starting to get older. They didn't want to sit in the salon all day, right? And so I want you to know something. One of the reasons why I jumped in and I joined the network marketing profession is because I just wanted to spend more time with my family and my children, and I did not want to have to worry about money anymore. I wanted a better life. How many of you out there want a better life? Raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Wave at me. Raise your hand if you just want a better life, right? And so, hi, Cheryl. I joined network marketing because that's what I wanted. I wanted a better life. I wanted to spend more time with my children, right? I got sick of trading hours for dollars, right? And I knew that I wasn't really getting paid what I was worth, right? Spending a lot of time, a lot of hours. My body was achy when I went home. And so I want you all to know that I think I got a low network, right? Oh, we're coming back. Let's turn this around. I got a low network. Hope that you guys can still hear me. But I just figured that there had to be a better way. I think I got a lost connection here. Okay, there we go. There's the connection is back strong. So here I was. I realized that it was insanity to believe that I could keep doing the same things and that I was going to yield a different result, right? So when I was presented with that opportunity in 2008, I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money. I found out going through that divorce that I was in a huge boatload of debt that I didn't know anything about. And I didn't have the money, but I knew that I wanted a better way of life, just like all of you that are raising your hands right now saying, I want a better way of life. And I knew that I just wanted to spend more time with my children. I wanted to spend more time with my family, and I did not want to have to worry about money. And so, like I said, if you're just joining me, hit a 1. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, hit a 2. And please share this live when you jump on. And so here I was. No, I did not know what I was doing when I joined my first company in 2008. I had no money. I didn't have the money to do it. So you know what I did? I borrowed the money from my rent, and then I sold some stuff. I sold some stuff, Judge. I sold some stuff, right, to make it happen. I sold every piece of gold that I owned. I sold every piece of gold that I owned so that I could run with this opportunity. And what you've got to understand about opportunity is that opportunities of lifetime, they don't always come around. But when they do, you've got to seize the opportunity in the season of its lifetime. I just wanted a better way. I wanted to spend more time with my children, my family, and I didn't want to have to worry about money. And so I joined and I ran with it, and I didn't know what I was doing. I had no sales experience. I was a hairstylist. I had no sales experience. I was broke. I was depressed. People were laughing and talking about me. You know, I was going through a divorce. I was the bishop's daughter going through a divorce, overweight, depressed, like you name it. I was going through it, right? And people were laughing at me. Oh, you decided to go do one of those things. Well, guess what? What I was doing wasn't working. It was all the prayer, everything wasn't working. It wasn't working. So I knew that I deserved to live a better life and that there had to be a better way, right? And so I jumped in. I jumped on board in 2008. And I had I made a lot of money in my first company. I really did. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know, ignorance on fire. Didn't know how to build a team, but I did. Didn't know how to lead the team. And I didn't have anybody to mentor me to show me what to do. And so I bounced around, different companies, company, right? And then in 2014, I made a decision that I wanted to be a network marketer, a professional network marketer. And so you know what I did? I started studying. And I started reading books. And I realized that the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, if you start learning with an L, drop the L, then you earn. Right? Learn and earn. Learn and earn. And then I realized that if you don't grow, your business won't grow. I wanted to be able to provide for my children mommy care versus daycare. How many of you out there want to watch your children grow up? How many of you want to be there for the grandbabies? How many of you want to live a life stress-free? Come on, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. If you're looking for a better way, how many of you, right? Well, I also realized that I had to make a decision that no matter what else was going on around my life, the people that were laughing because I was, in different opportunities or whatever, that I was not going to quit. And what I wasn't going to quit on was me. I wasn't going to quit on my dreams. I wasn't going to quit on my goals. I wasn't going to quit on, it's amazing to me how people will join a company and 30 days later quit, 60 days later quit. And they said something to me. They said something this weekend during the weekend, Cheryl. They said something that really, let me see. Are you the results? Here we go. Hey, Gals, I want to ask everyone a question. Are the results you are getting, you just think that they're unfair, or are they based on the efforts that you really are putting in? Ask yourself that question. Are the results you're getting in life, in your business, are they just unfair? You believe that they're unfair? Or are they based on the efforts you are actually putting in? So I realized that although, right, I didn't really know what I was doing, that in 2014, I had listened to all of the top earners in the network marketing field say personal development. You read. The law of attraction doesn't lie. You attract who you are. You attract who you are. And let me tell you something. I was lying to myself because I was like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm cute. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It was a whole lot wrong with me. There was a whole lot wrong, and it's okay. So let me help you understand something about network marketing. Network marketing teaches us that it's really just a personal development program disguised in a compensation plan. That's what network marketing, that's what network marketing teaches us. That it's really just a personal development program disguised in a compensation plan. And network marketing really does three things. Are you ready for this? It does three things. It builds character, it exposes our flaws, and it compresses time. Builds character, exposes our flaws, and it compresses time. So here we go. I realized in 2014 that no one that was on those stages, no one that was in those magazines were any better than me. And what changed in 2014 is that I developed or started to exhibit belief in myself. Hi, Carlina. Hi, Nicole. Belief in myself, right? So I believed in the industry of network marketing. I've believed in leadership. I believed in the products that I've had over the years. I've believed in all of that. But the one thing I didn't believe in was myself. But I want all of you to know something. So if I was a hairstylist for 27 years, right? Like I said, I retired myself 2 years ago because of this amazing profession called network marketing. And if I was a hairstylist, I did not have sales experience, so to speak, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't take a college course in marketing or anything like that. None of those things hold true for me. You okay? You and your sister both falling out of the chair, right? Right? So here we go. We're back. That if I didn't go to college, didn't have a degree, if I didn't have any great mentors from the beginning grabbing me by the hand, right? I didn't know anything about network marketing. I didn't know anything about marketing. I was a hairstylist, right? So let me tell you what I brought to the profession of network marketing. My work ethic. My work ethic. Nobody's going to ever outwork me. Nobody around me, I don't care how young you are, no one around me is ever going to outwork me. So, I want you to know something. That I am in a position to help people who want to help themselves. I am in a position to help people who want a better life. I am in a position to help people that want mommy care versus daycare, or grandma care, grandpa care versus daycare. I am in a position in my life when I made a decision that I wanted to be able to spend more time with my family and my children, and I did not want money to be an issue. I am in a position now, right, in my life where if you're wanting that same life, then I am here to help you. And I'm going to tell you something. I am going to the top. You think I'm at the top now? I'm not. I have some bigger goals now, some bigger dreams now, and I am going to the top with or without you. But I would much rather do it with you. You're looking at a woman who got married to the process and not the results. You're looking at a woman who just said, I'm going to believe in me. I don't care who's laughing at me. I don't care who's talking about me. I don't care who doesn't think like me in my circle. That just means I need a new circle. That's what that means. Anita is a superstar. Anita Christian is a superstar. And anyone that partners with her is going to win. Because as she grows and as she learns and earns, so can you. Right? And so what I want you to do now is I want you to take a really good look at your life. And I want you to say, if this girl who was on welfare and food stamps and used to sell her food stamps and used to work 80 hours a week or more, see you later, could do this, no college education, hated math, hated it. I was not good at math. I didn't even know how to use a computer when I started network marketing. I didn't even know how to use a computer. I was a hairstylist. I didn't have a need for a computer. I didn't know. I didn't own a computer. I had to buy a computer. So I sold more stuff to even get that so that I could work my business. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If it's going to be, it's up to me. And if you want to change your life, then you have got to take a good look in the mirror and say, you know what? It is time for me to make a change. And so some of you have been watching. You've been watching, sitting in the sidelines, and you've been afraid. Go ahead, it's okay. Raise your hand. You've been afraid. You're saying, I don't know if I can do what she's doing, right? I'm not energetic like Nina. Well, I'm here to tell you, it doesn't take you to be energetic like Nina. It doesn't. See, because there are some people that my energy will scare away. So there's a need for all of us. And just like your feet don't look like your hands and your nose don't look like your eyes, and there's a place for every single one of you in the profession of network marketing. So for you to think or believe that you got to be like Nina so you can have success, no. I want you to Google some of the top earners in network marketing. And you would not believe that when you see some of these people get on stage, you're like, really? And I'm going to tell you something. In your mind, you got to sit there and say, if they could do this, then I know I can do this. Because it's not an offense to anyone that no one up there is better than you. No one up there is better than Nina. I will grace the stages all around the world, right? And I'm declaring it, and I am decreeing it right now. So I'm just a girl from the hood. No college education, right? Who was on welfare, on food stamps, suffering with depression, obesity, gone through a divorce, right? Children out of wedlock. Come on, you guys, right? I just wanted, Dory, I see you on here. My sister Dory is on here. Nikki, I see you, Nikki Pinkney. Just like you all. I was going through a divorce when I found network marketing. I didn't let that be my excuse. I let that be the thing that fueled me. Network marketing became my healthy distraction. We all need one. We all need one. I just wanted to spend more time with my family and my children. I just wanted to not have to work 80 plus hours a week. And I did not want to have to worry about money. I wanted a better way of life. How many of you want a better way of life? Well, network marketing can provide that for you if you do the work. So there's 24 hours a day. We all get that same 24 hours a day. 8 hours should be to sleep. 8 hours is for work, building someone else's dream. And then you got to find a way to use that other 8 hours to build your own dreams. That's a fact, Jack. Build your own dreams. That's what you've got to do. And you owe it to yourself to be selfish about building your own dream. Give yourself permission to be selfish. Give yourself permission to tell other people no, and give yourself permission to stop spending money on just your bills. You don't put anything away for yourself. You don't put anything aside for yourself. You're saying, I can't make the investment because I got these bills. Doggone it, you can't afford not to make the investment in you. So when I made a decision that I wanted to provide mommy care and not daycare. So some of you are just going to go to work to pay for daycare. Some of you are going to go to work just to pay for daycare. Some of you are going to go to work just to pay for childcare. Some of you, no, you got a dream. Pull it off the shelf, just like I did. Believe in yourself, right? Nobody knows that you're in front of a room making a presentation, whether you're making a mistake or not. Nobody knows. You might know, but they don't know. Get out your comfort zone, because it is in your uncomfortable place. That's where success lies. Success lies on the other side of comfort, right? And so if you've been watching and you know you deserve a better way of life, get off the fence. If you've been watching and you're questioning, can I do this? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm going to say it again.